Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo February 1st, 2022. You are apt to get the feeling that the grass is greener on the other side today. Try not to get too hung up on this concept. Either make the effort to cross the bridge and go where the landscape looks richer and more fruitful, or simply stay where you are. The key for true happiness is to make sure that regardless of where you end up, that you are enjoying the spot where you currently are. You are the sensitive angel in a pit of angry fire today, so keep your guard up. Try not to be tempted or seduced by the rage around you. Be careful of people who seem to be motivated by fear. You will be much better off when you align yourself with those who act from a point of neutrality and self-confidence. Model your own behavior after the people you see as superheroes in your world. Today you'll do well with any kind of group activity. If you have the chance to give a presentation, you'll express yourself beautifully. People should be responsive and supportive of your ideas. It's a good day to market yourself and make some sales. Put yourself out there and do lots of networking. You could make some important professional contacts today, so be sure to carry your business cards with you. Some rather unusual events could cause you to feel discontented with your lifestyle and contemplating some rather major changes. Money matters might need attention, and this could prove to be frustrating. Outrageous ideas for improving your financial status could be popping into your mind. Make a list of your options, then wait a few days before actually making serious plans. This is not the day to start anything new, particularly with regard to major changes. You will want to make yourself more available to your children than usual. You will also feel eager to surround yourself with young people, often friends of your children. The sense of hospitality will be emphasized, and home life will experience an exceptionally joyful animation. Your sensitivity will be very sharp, and you will feel the need to feel very surrounded. Still, don't over-idealize dating friends. At the moment you will be too inclined to see people in an unreal light. Try your best to let go of the one friend or sweetie who needs space, but it's awfully hard. You may need to indulge yourself quite a bit more than usual if you want to play it cool today. Today's celestial energy is shining light into all those cobweb-filled corners of your brain. You know the place where all those feelings are stored that you'd really rather not revisit. It's going to be hard to hide today. Expect old events to come back to haunt you. Repressed dreams may come back with a vengeance. Try not to drown these feelings out. Write your thoughts down, take a walk, and really contemplate the lessons you need to learn from these experiences. A good dose of laughter may be exactly what you need. With the adventurous and outgoing this day encouraging you along, you might find that you just don't feel like working too hard. This will be especially so if it's been a while since you've gotten together with friends and enjoyed yourself. You can't work all the time. Taking time to laugh and unwind can do a world of good for your overall well-being. Do what you need to, and then get out there and enjoy yourself. If you have someone special in your life, today is a perfect day to stop playing at being your partner's parent, as you very often seem to do. It's time to reverse the roles and let other people take care of you. And if you could also finally realize that the world won't fall apart if you let go for a while, you will have learned a lot. Whatever happens, you can count on a day like today to open your eyes. While the moon will not only wrap up its monthly visit to an adventurous part of your chart today, but return to your career sector to begin the lead up to tomorrow's new moon, this won't result in a dramatic shift from one to the other. The moon will leave behind planets committed to keeping the spirit of adventure alive, while returning to join up with forces that were already getting this new professional year off to a powerful start. In her final days in Taurus, and of her mission to take a deeper dive into your personal needs and priorities, the dwarf planet Ceres finds herself crossing the lunar nodes. The lunar nodes weren't there when Ceres retrograded back in, but as she crosses them, this also gives you a better sense of your relationship needs and priorities as well. Unexpected setbacks might have you a little depressed and somewhat worried. Don't worry, all will be well. Think of this as a challenge to be overcome. Your natural practicality and efficiency will see you through it. Someone is not being totally honest with you. Encourage people around you to open up and communicate a little. What they say may not be all that pleasant, but at least you'll be better able to assess the situation. Action planet Mars, currently in Virgo, aligns with the moon today. As soon as you wake up, you'll jump out of bed and be eager to embrace life at its fullest. Your energy level will be extremely high, urging you to take life by the horns and be open to anything that comes your way. The flip side to this transit is that we may become a little bit more argumentative because we're unwilling to see points of view other than our own. Think about whether or not you want to engage in an argument before you start picking fights with people out of the blue. The Moon and Mars are both in Virgo, so it's advisable to know when to let your temper flare. You might decide that it isn't worth the drama and take a less aggressive approach to matters. The Moon enters Libra tonight, adding order and balance to our emotions. The Moon in Libra asks us to come to an understanding or reconciliation with friends and partners. Peace and love will fill your heart and mind, giving you the push to make good on promises and be kind in the way you choose to express your innermost sentiments. After this morning's fraught vibes, have a chill evening as you pamper yourself. In the morning, the Virgo new moon opposes Jupiter in Capricorn, making us vulnerable to others' jealousies. In centering conversations around our own experiences, we can come off as showboat. We are entirely naive to this, unable to see ourselves realistically and believing that we are making friends when we are really attracting people who want to see us knocked off our pedestal. We should be mindful of how we are presenting ourselves, as well as the company we are keeping. Perhaps it will be better to put off new introductions until later in the morning, as the moon enters its void following this aspect. We only get one chance to make a first impression, so we might as well hedge our bets. 2.5 hours later, the moon enters Virgo, ending its void of course. Over the next 2 days, our interests lie in organizing, restructuring, and perfecting our routines. Doing so gives us a feeling of emotional satisfaction, as if we are insulating ourselves from the disorganization and clutter of the outside world. The same attitude that enables us to tackle tedious mundane duties and also make us critical of others' choices or predispositions. Aim to stay on your own path and let others live their lives. You'll save more energy this way.